You'd think ordering at McDonald's would be foolproof by now, but many still miss out on a better experience. Avoiding a few common slip-ups could make your next visit to the Golden Arches tastier, quicker, and more satisfying. One of the oldest tricks for getting fresh fries at McDonald's is asking for them without salt, which forces the staff to cook a new batch just for you. While this method might seem clever, it's actually more of a hassle than a hack. It slows things down, creates extra work for employees, and can even be dangerous. When you request unsalted fries, the worker either has to sanitize the entire fry station or pull fries straight from the fryer into the container, skipping the usual cooling time. That second option may save time, but it increases the risk of burns for the employee. The truth is, if you're after hot, fresh fries, there are better, more considerate ways to get them. Just ask nicely if a fresh batch is available. One user on Quora opined, "Please don't ask for unsalted fries simply to get fresh ones. We are more than happy to make fresh fries for you if you ask us to." There's nothing more frustrating than when customers ask for unsalted fries, only to turn around and dump several packets of salt all over them. Looking to trim a few dollars off your next McDonald's order? A few simple tweaks could help you enjoy the same flavors for less money. According to a McDonald's employee on Reddit, customizing your order can lead to surprising savings. For example, instead of paying $3.29 for a sausage egg McMuffin, you could order a plain sausage McMuffin and add a side of eggs for just $2.29. Same ingredients, smaller price tag. This trick works with many breakfast sandwiches, giving you more flexibility and value. Craving a Big Mac? Skip the full-price sandwich and order a cheaper burger. Then ask for Big Mac sauce on the side. Since sauces are usually free when served separately, you'll still get that iconic flavor without the markup. Another money-saving tip? Opt for a Happy Meal and swap the apple slices for an extra fries order. It's often cheaper than ordering a combo meal. And yes, the toy is still part of the deal, because honestly, who doesn't love a bit of nostalgia with their nuggets? That Reddit user reminds us, while exact prices differ by location, the overall strategy usually still works just fine. For many, McDonald's self-serve kiosks are a convenient way to skip the line and avoid small talk. Just tap your order and wait. But while it feels more efficient, it can actually slow things down. These touchscreens increase how many orders a location can accept, but they don't magically add more staff to prepare them. That imbalance leads to longer wait times, not just for you, but for everyone else in the restaurant. Employees are left scrambling to keep up, often handling a growing queue of orders without extra help. The result? Slower service, colder fries, and maybe even a sad, half-melted McFlurry. What seems like a high-tech convenience might actually be making the dining experience worse for both workers and customers. So next time you're in a rush, it might be worth considering whether the kiosk is really saving you any time at all. We've all been there. You're in a rush, grab your order from the drive-thru and speed off without a second thought. Then you get home, open the bag, and realize it's not what you asked for. The solution is simple. Take a moment to double-check your order before leaving, but timing and placement matter. Avoid holding up the drive-thru line while you inspect your meal. Instead, pull into a parking spot and give your order a quick once-over. If something's missing or wrong, don't loop back through the drive-thru. According to employees, your quickest option is to head inside and speak with a staff member directly. It saves time for everyone and increases the chance that your issue will be resolved quickly and accurately. A 30-second check can save you a lot of frustration and a disappointing meal. McDonald's is one of the rare fast food chains that stays open 24/7, perfect for late-night cravings. But if you're heading there during off hours, it might be wise to bring cash. A Reddit employee shared that some locations may not accept card payments late at night, so cash is safer. McDonald's that run 24 hours are required to restart their system nightly. This results in a 30 to 90-minute window where we are cash only. During these late-night hours, McDonald's goes old school. Without the system working, employees rely on pen and paper to take orders, calculate totals manually, and communicate with the kitchen directly. It's a slower, more hands-on process, which can make things take longer than usual when the system's down. When you and a group are craving McDonald's and placing a huge order, it's important to be considerate. One key piece of advice? Avoid placing large orders during peak times, like the lunch rush. A McDonald's employee on Reddit suggests that waiting until off-peak hours makes the process smoother for everyone involved. Place a large order a little later after 1. Going at 12 when the store is busiest will be a poor experience on both ends. This makes it a lot easier for the kitchen staff and should get you in and out of the store a lot faster. These days, nearly every brand has an app, but let's be honest, most of them clutter your phone with notifications and offer little real value. The McDonald's app, though, is a game changer. especially if you're a regular visitor. It's not just convenient for placing takeout orders right from your phone, it's packed with exclusive offers you won't see at the counter or drive-thru. From special discounts to rewards points that you can redeem for popular menu items, the app helps you get more for your money. New users are even treated to welcome freebies just for signing up. If you swing by McDonald's often and haven't downloaded the app yet, you're probably missing out on serious savings and some tasty surprises. If you're debating between a 6-piece and a 10-piece McNugget order, it might be time to rethink your usual go-to. A viral TikTok recently highlighted a surprising price gap. The 6-piece McNuggets typically cost about 33 cents per nugget, while the 10-piece jumps to around 58 cents each. That means you're actually paying significantly more for fewer nuggets per dollar when you choose the 10-piece. It may sound backward, but if you're craving more food without overspending, ordering 2 6-piece boxes can be the smarter move. Not only will you get 12 nuggets instead of 10, but you'll likely spend less overall, or at least get more value for your money. Just keep in mind that prices and deals vary depending on your location, so it's always worth double-checking your local menu before you order. If you're trying to cut calories at McDonald's, some menu items might surprise you, for better or worse. For years, salads were thought to be the healthier choice, but in reality, they weren't exactly light fare. Take the Southwest Buttermilk Crispy Chicken Salad. Once the creamy dressing was added, it packed around 630 calories, 33 grams of fat, and more sodium than a quarter-pounder with cheese. With stats like that, it's not shocking McDonald's dropped salads from the menu in 2020. While the pandemic and a push for faster drive-thru service were the official reasons, their nutritional profile likely didn't help their case, and salads haven't returned even as dining rooms reopened. Other items marketed as healthy aren't always what they seem. The fruit and maple oatmeal, for example, sounds like a smart breakfast, but it contains more sugar and calories than the sausage burrito. Similarly, the crispy chicken sandwich might seem lighter than a burger, but with 470 calories, it actually surpasses options like the Bacon McDouble or even the double cheeseburger. When it comes to eating lighter at McDonald's, it pays to check the facts. Your best bets might not be the ones you expect. If you're a regular McDonald's breakfast customer, you might not realize the eggs in your sandwich can vary depending on what you order. The classic Egg McMuffin comes with a round, freshly cracked egg cooked on site in a circular mold. In contrast, the biscuit and McGriddle sandwiches typically use a folded egg, which is a pre-cooked sheet that's reheated before serving. Many fans agree that the taste and texture of the round egg are far superior. It's fresher, more flavorful, and simply more like a real egg. If the folded version doesn't do it for you, there's an easy fix. You can request the round egg on any breakfast sandwich, not just the McMuffin. Just ask for the substitution when ordering. It's a small tweak that can seriously upgrade your breakfast experience, giving you a better start to your day without any extra hassle. Another way to slow down the drive-thru line? Not ordering all the sauces you want when you first place your order. We're not talking about free sandwich sauces you can request on the side. That's always a good idea to ask for upfront. We mean extra dipping sauces, which typically cost extra at McDonald's. Most locations allow 2 dipping sauces per menu item, but if you request more after paying, the employee will need to process a separate order, causing a delay. If you're really set on getting extra sauces, some sources suggest trying your luck at the second drive-thru window. As the Mirror notes, the employee there may not ask you to pay again, and they likely won't say no either. However, asking for additional sauces after you've paid can still hold up the line, so it's best to order everything you need when you first pull up. We've covered getting free sandwich sauces and avoiding the temptation to score free dipping sauces. But here's a fun tip. You can swap out the sauce on any sandwich. Feel free to request tartar sauce on a McChicken, mayo on your burger, or Big Mac sauce on a Filet-O-Fish. As one McDonald's employee on Reddit points out, there's no reason not to customize your order. You can sub any sauce on burgers, honey mustard, mac sauce, ranch, barbecue, etc., and even change the bun. Sesame seed buns on a McDouble, for instance. Try adding ranch to a chicken burger combo and explore other fun sauce and sandwich hacks. If you're planning a large McDonald's order, it's best to call ahead. Showing up with a huge list causes delays for both you and the staff. A Redditor advises that calling in advance helps avoid long waits and unnecessary stress for everyone. Stores have no problem handling big orders, but a bit of forewarning is greatly appreciated. You'll be served if you show up and ask, but you're doing the entire store a service by calling ahead. What qualifies as a big order can vary, depending on the employee. Some argue that 20 burgers is manageable, while others recommend placing larger orders ahead of time to give staff a heads up. As a general rule, if you're ordering for a group, it's best to call in advance to avoid delays.